comes the rain again. Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy, and yes, it is raining here in San Antonio. We're supposed to have like a 48-hour storm come through. Everybody at HEB is talking about flooding, and yeah, well, it just started raining. Kind of hear it in the background, maybe. That and the traffic on the interstate. I gotta get away from this interstate. I hate the interstates here. It's a death trap. Anywho, here we are today to do another Off the Rip episode in the International Month of Irish Heritage. I don't care. That's what I'm calling it. Today we're doing an off the rip video of the Kilbrin Irish whiskey. We did the other sherry cask. I did that one first. I was just a little too intrigued on getting to that one. I just went over the original, the OG. I hate when they put all these stickers on there, and it's just slowing me down. Oh, here we got. Now we got even stupider with this stupid. Where's my tool? Where is my tool? I need my bar tool. I apologize. If you're new to the channel, yeah, it happens sometimes. There it is. Get that off there. Cork pop. Boom. Beautiful. Okie dokie. So, I can smell it from here. Okay, we'll put that down for just a moment. Give you a little bit more of a close-up look at the bottle. Cask matured. I surely hope so. Genuine. Product of Ireland? Okay. 80 proof. 40% alcohol by volume. It's handcrafted. Distilled and matured in Ireland by Irish Whiskies Co. Be interesting to look into the full review. Have not done that of any of these bottles yet. Doing one a day. Here, I'll give you a little slow roll. We don't need the government warning. There you go. There you go. There's a website. So, complete transparency about the sherry cask finished Irish. Did not like it too much. But who knows? Maybe after it's sat halfway full and, opened up, relaxed, whatever it may be, maybe it'll change. I'll give it a fair shake. That's what we do here. So, for all my new people, Mr. Randy does a 3-part series when he does his whiskeys, wines, libations, and sorts reviews. First one, off the rip, what we're doing here today, have my first pour, share my first impressions with you because that's what we do. Part 2, full review time. Halfway down the bottle, I'll stop, let it sit 1 week, 2 weeks. Well, destiny will decide, I suppose. I will go on the internet, probably find next to nothing, but I do what I do. Freaking stickers. Come back, we talk about whatever it is we find. I score it, we continue to drink it because part 3, final pour, all the way down here, thusly named, we're going to have that final pour compared to today's first pour, off the rip, and everything in between. So, yeah. Now, we got to try the base product, okay? I highly recommend that you try the base product or the base expression first before you try a port cask or sherry cask finished version. This way you know what you're getting off the bat. So, on the nose, I'm getting a little bit more pleasantry than that sherry cask. I think that sherry, I didn't think it did any favors. But like I said, fair shake, right? We're going to drink it down halfway, let it express itself, let it open up, relax, if you will. Maybe it'll smooth out. Maybe it'll be drinkable. Maybe I'll find some kind of pleasure in that. But here on the nose of this one, this is the original expression of the Kilbrin. It's got sort of a dustiness to it. It's very light, very sweet, very light oak, very light vanilla. Not really any caramel, but I'm getting something dusty. Something really like dusty. Let's go ahead and get that first palating, the acclimation palating out of the way. Oh, that's much better. I don't know what happened with that sherry cask finish, but this one's better. I do prefer this one over the other one, at least. But that was just that first acclimation pour. First pour of the day. You want to take that first acclimation pour, and it'll sort of like flash and then simmer, mellow out, and that way you're good to go. So as I work this out and I salivate and work this out, if you like the videos, go ahead and hit the like button. Sort of slowly starting to craft things out, narrow things a little better, smooth out some, I was going to say rough out some smooth edges. We're ass backwards today, aren't we? Just want to sort of streamline some things a bit. I've been contemplating a few changes and whatnot. May see a little bit of changes here in the next few weeks. But it is March. It is the first week of March. We're getting things kicked off with a bunch of Irish whiskeys. While I'm still in the hotel, I went out today to look at an apartment. Things look pretty good. It's a nice place. So it's away from all this mess here. It's on the western side of San Antonio. Let's go ahead and get that second palating and see what she has to say. Now that's more like it. That is more like it. It's got, we'll call it a decent viscosity. The legs are a little thin, but hey, look at all of them. There's lots of them. This one has quantity over quality. Transfers good enough to the mouth, I suppose. That's definitely better. I don't think I've ever liked an Irish whiskey that was finished. Maybe the Redbreast. Maybe. I can't remember off the top of my head one that stood out so much so. Don't you fall on me. Get back in place. Let me just check to see if that's on. It is just sitting there. So it's just out of reach. It's about not even 3 feet away from me. Man, I gotta get things sorted out and maybe get some acoustic stuff on the walls or something that'll, I don't know, get better equipment, better software, just to make some better videos. Well, these, a lot of people tell me, are just fine. And those are the people I listen to. Those are the people I want watching my videos. Those that are, hey, it's the context that matters most. Let me go and get one more on here, and we'll continue on before we hit that finish. Yeah, sweet. That's a lot better. That is a lot better. It's got this light, crisp sweetness to it, with just a little bit of that mellow, a little bit of mellowness. There's just a slight twinge of sourness to it on the back end. That's pretty typical of a standard Irish. I don't know how. This is a what do they call it? I bought this from Total Wine and More. I guess the and more is like libations of sorts. So there's beers and all kinds of other stuff that they have in there. Very nice place. Very elegantly upscale kind of place. My kind of place, to be completely honest. It's very nice in there. Very, very nice. They were busy today. Saturday. Yeah, there's light fruit like apples. Can't really pick anything else apart right now off of this, but let's go ahead and do the finish and we'll continue on. Yeah, I'm thinking probably should have went with the Doors, Riders of the Storm, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anywho, so the finish is like kind of bright, all-encompassing. It really washes over the entire mouth. Very rarely do I get something like on the top of the roof of the mouth. And this is going everywhere. Ooh, okay. The back just pushed up to a 2. That heat on the back end pushed up to a 2. We got some cheeks going, sides of the tongue going. When I was at the apartment taking that tour, they had a nice communal kitchen, and they had this weird looking kind of, I've never seen a coffee machine like that. It's like a little pouch or something. And that was the stupidest mistake I've ever made today. One, that was crappy coffee, and it scorched the roof of my mouth and a part of my tongue, which I feel is kind of disingenuous to this whiskey. But I can tell you what, come back in a week or two, probably closer to 2 weeks than one, and we'll have the full review. I'm going to try and have as many of these out before the end of the month. I hope to have a bunch of these full review videos ready to go by St. Patrick's Day. So the finish is actually kind of nice. It's got some links to it. It does. It's got some link to it. And some of these flavor characters really do hang in there. There's not very many, but most of those do hang in there. The effects do hang in there even longer. It's got a nice long finish. The flavors are solid too for quite a while. That's nice. I'm actually happy we went back and we should have done this one first. I apologize about that. Well, there it is. Do me a favor, in the comment section, tell me where you're at. What are you drinking? What's going on in the world of libations around you? Have you seen this one? Do you have a Total Wine? If not, if you do and you've never been in there, you just go in there. Just go. There's like 2, maybe 3 in my area, and they are not quick to get to. So if you're ever near one, go ahead and stop by just to take a look, maybe grab something that you can't find anywhere else. And as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I'm pretty sure this one's going to be a good one.